Assalamu alaikum all, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hello everyone, I hope you are all well. Thank you for stopping by. My name is Joke. Eid Mubarak if you celebrated. I hope we all had a lovely celebration. Today's video, I'm going to be talking about the benefits, how to retain the benefits of the last 30 days in our life for the remaining 11 months of the year. Before I do that, getting close to 500 subscribers, help me by sharing. Share with somebody who you think would benefit from it. In the first instance, the reminders I talk about on my channel is to myself, and in so doing, I hope one or two of you get the benefit of it as well. And sometimes these reminders are difficult because they are things that we don't consistently do in our day-to-day life. But by talking about it, I'm putting it on here. I'm hoping I'm able to encourage myself to remember that I've posted a video about this and to make sure it's a part of my everyday life. I'm going to give credit to my dad. Please say a prayer for him for the content you're about to hear in today's video. I had the intention of recording this video about, Ramadan is over. What next? How do we maintain this spirit? But I couldn't find the right words to articulate what I wanted to talk about. And very timely, my dad's daily reminders came in this morning. He talked about most of the things I will be sharing with you in this video today. What are the things we learned this Ramadan, or we were reminded of? Because majority of these things, we know them anyway, but tend to forget them until the next Ramadan. So what are the things we were reminded of this Ramadan? The fear of Allah, the obedience to Allah. And this is obeying His command that fasting has been prescribed for you. We fasted throughout this month. We didn't hide away somewhere to break the fast, because who is going to know that we're not fasting? But the fear of Allah and knowing that He's Al-Basir, the all-seeing. And even though nobody is seeing us sneaking away to break this fast, He will see us, and we obeyed Him. We didn't do any of that. We made sure we fasted on the days we should be fasting. We learned about endurance and patience. We endured hunger and thirst for varying lengths of hours in the day. People that live in Scotland, they fasted longer than, for example, somebody like me who live in the Manchester area. Somebody who lives in Canada, they would fast longer than people living in Nigeria, and so on and so forth. We learned the patience and endurance. So we were patient until the end of each day's fasting before we were able to eat. And we did this all month long. We exercised self-control of our desire to eat, drink, have sex, what we watch on the TV, what we listen to on the radio. We exercised self-control from those. We also exercised and practiced self-control from backbiting, gossiping, telling lies, slander for 30 days. We practiced fellow feeling. So that is empathy. We practiced that. We appreciated that in some very poor areas, very poor parts of the world, enduring hunger and thirst is a major part of their daily life. We only experienced that for a few short hours. Yes, long hours, but we knew the start of our fasting period till the end of our fasting period. We knew when our food was coming. But there are people who live in very poor areas in this world who didn't know when their next sustenance is going to come. So we experienced that fellow feeling, and in so doing, we then were able to practice, to be generous. We gave generously in charity. We gave money to these people. We did that for however many days we can over the past 30 days. Many of us were generous with our money, like I said, but some of us were also fortunate enough or lucky enough to be generous with our time. We went out volunteering, maybe travel to some of these places to support them, maybe distributing these relief packs or whatever it is that majority of Muslims were giving in this month. Please do not forget to click on the like button if you're still watching this video at this point. We also managed to remember Allah more. We woke up earlier to recite the Qur'an, to do some dhikr, pray tahajjud. We did that however many days we could over the last 30 days. We also did more supplication than ever for any special request we had. We prayed our salat more regularly. We even did some extra nafilas. All of these things we did the past 30 days, more than we would ever do over the whole year. And for me personally, this is because I know I'm doing it for 30 days. It was easy for me to commit to do. And yes, there were maybe times within the month that there were dips, but because I know the reward in that month, I was able to pick myself back up and do more of these things that would earn me more. If you remember my plan for Ramadan video that I made at the start of Ramadan, I said I hope to be able to do some things that I can sustain beyond. And I still plan on doing that. It's a real wish of mine to do that. But at this point of recording this video today, I'm recording this on Friday and you'll be watching this inshallah on Saturday, so the day after. I have missed 2 consecutive days of reading my Quran, but I know it's only a temporary blip and I do get that sometimes, but I will definitely get back to reading my Quran inshallah. So, but then I want to be able to keep it going for the other 11 months of the year. So I will definitely go back to reading my Quran. But how is it that I'm going to do that? If you have any habits you created during Ramadan that you've been able to sustain beyond Ramadan in previous years, please leave them in the comment section below for me. Maybe I'll be able to get some ideas and implement that in my life. In my Ramadan plan video that I made, I said I was going to be reading my Quran after suhoor, which I did because it was very convenient for me to do that. It's not going to be so easy now because my pre-sunrise salat happens a lot earlier than I can start working. I will have to do my salat, go back to sleep, wake up and then start working. So I need to find a way that this will work. At the moment, I'm thinking it's maybe more sustainable for me to do after Isha. I have to find somewhere where that will work within my day. But like I said, leave me a suggestion of what habits you've picked up and you've been able to sustain. This part of the video is quite challenging, but I definitely want to watch my tongue, watch the kind of things I say about people to people. I need to watch, that I'm not backbiting, gossiping, slandering anybody. Maybe it's part of our daily lives. We do that quite regularly, so why now? I was watching a daily reminder a couple of days ago, and in that video I was reminded that you can't do a whole lifetime of good deeds. So say, for example, you lived to be 80 years old and you were able to catch Laylatul Qadr for 50 of those years of your life. So a good deed, so one Laylatul Qadr night, you get reward of 1,000 nights, or a reward of 1,000 months or years. I'll leave it on the screen when I get the correction. You get that reward, and then imagine getting that reward for 50 years. Because for you to be able to get that reward of Laylatul Qadr night, I'm hoping that I'm generally somebody who does lots of good deeds throughout the year. So imagine doing all of that, but you backbite, you slander people, you gossip, and then what happens on the day of Qiyamah? And for my non-Muslim viewers, the day of Qiyamah is the day of reckoning, the day of judgment. So imagine on that day, all of these tons and tons and tons that you have, all of these good deeds that you have, all those people that you or me have talked about behind their backs, gossiped about, slandered, they all queue up and take away from all of your good deeds. And this video isn't for somebody who is not a believer, because I'm sure there are people who will be skeptical about these sorts of talks. So for the believing women and men, these people that we have talked badly about behind their back, they will queue up on the day of Qiyamah and take all of our good deeds away from us until our basket is empty. What is the point of doing all of these good deeds if we end up losing it all? If we end up just giving them away in charity? I mean, I'm all for doing charity, but that is one charity I don't want to take part in. I'm praying to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to help me achieve this, because I am not in the business of doing good deeds and losing them all on the day of Qiyamah. If you've enjoyed this video today, please remember to give me a like. Don't forget to also click on the subscribe button, and you will be doing me a massive favor if you click on the notification bell. This is so when I post that video, you get notified about it, and inshallah, I hope you go ahead and watch this video. And when you do watch this next video, you remember to click on the like button again, share with somebody, and hopefully create that chain reaction that I need to be able to grow my channel. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I hope you and I have benefited from this today. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah ta'ala wabarakatuh. Thank you for watching, and bye-bye.